Well, good afternoon. We heard from a number of families that are involved in this lawsuit and just their heartbreaking stories of how they lost their loved ones.
The day before, we got to go and say basically goodbye to him outside of a window, as everyone else was talking about. Thank God it was a beautiful day. He could see us. He got to meet one of his last great-grandchildren before he passed. But I think that is the hardest, is knowing that he suffered for so long to breathe and knowing that he was alone. These men didn't deserve to die alone. They were there to be taken care of.
Lindsay Lamb lost her grandfather, Richard Susky, who served in the Korean War. Each of the families asked for the limit in these types of cases, $2.3 million. They've also sued in state court where there is no limit. In all, 36 vets lost their lives at the LaSalle VA home in late 2020. A report by the State Office of Inspector General found a lack of planning, training, and poor communication made that outbreak worse. The administrator and nursing director were fired there. The director of the State Department of Veteran Affairs resigned in the fallout. The governor admitted to a failure in choosing the former director. Attorneys say these deaths were preventable. They say the staff didn't even have hand sanitizer, didn't always wear masks, or change gloves after treating one patient and moving on to another.
It is the job of a long-term care facility in these times to ensure that infections like COVID-19 do not get into the nursing home. And once they do get into the nursing home, that reasonable steps are taken to prevent its spread. And if it spread, reasonable steps need to be taken to respond to those, in this case, veterans who fell ill.
Now, part of Governor Pritzker's campaign against former Governor Bruce Rauner was to pin fault on Rauner for not doing enough about the Legionnaire's disease outbreak at the Quincy VA home back in 2015. 13 vets died in that outbreak. Governor Pritzker has called these deaths at the LaSalle home devastating. We did reach out to the State Attorney General's office for comment. So far, we have not heard back. We are live downtown. I'm Eric Rum, WGN News.
Thank you, Eric.